Not educational, not informational, not content, just some random thoughts on Batman as I take this walk. Let's see. Well, Batman has a firm no-kill policy, but that wasn't actually instituted, I think, until the 40s or 50s. I'm not sure. But yeah, when Batman first came out, he was murking people. he was murking people pretty bad. So, when I look at absolute Batman chopping off a dude's hand and stuff, I'm like, hey, fair. Hand chopped or death. Some people might go with the alternative, whichever way you go with it. Doesn't matter. Like I said, just spouting random stuff. And based on watching Teen Titans go to the movies, maybe that's why Batman treats Robin so badly. Maybe little Bruce Wayne remembers that it's because of Robin that his parents ended up in Crime Alley. I know it's a cartoon and all that stuff. That's why I said these are random thoughts, as in D-U-M-B. All those kids he gets, first thing he does is train them to be vigilantes. Not once did he hey, maybe you should join the police force. Whatever. Let's see, another fun thing. Did not remember that Stan Lee had penned a Batman, Wayne Williams, black guy. I want to say in the 80s or the 90s. It was just, what was it? Can You Imagine or Imagine That series? One of y'all know. Batman's Rogues Gallery has always been interesting. To me, anyway. You got, all of them stick with themes. And I personally think Alfred created most of them. Just to get Bruce out of the house. Get tired of dealing with him. It's like, fool, I known you longer than your parents did, and you still don't respect me. Batman, kind of a jerk, because didn't he get mad at Robin because Robin was kind of getting involved with Batgirl, and he didn't like it? And I'm like, hey, wait a minute, jerk. You're the one telling me don't get involved with villains, but everybody knows that you bump uglies with Catwoman. Oh, and you happen to have a son by the Princess of the League of Assassins. It's like, come on, hypocrisy much? Also, for a dude with no powers, he showed us talk a lot of crap, but also when they remind him that he has no powers, why is it always him that has to do the saving? I'm just saying. And for folks that complain about Batman always brooding nowadays, he's always brooded. That's Batman. He's always brooding, on a pretty constant, consistent, and annoying basis. So I don't know where they get this stuff from. And absolute Batman's actually pretty cool. Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns was really good. That was a really good comic. I don't know. Like I said, I've always loved me some Batman. If I can recall, that was the first movie I saw in theaters. But that don't mean I can't dog on him too. If you really love something, you can point out its flaws. But I'm not sitting here getting technical or scientific with it. These are just random thoughts I've always had about Batman. When I would say, all right, so you get to look intimidating. You get to blend into the shadows. You get to sneak up on people. Why your sidekick got to be dressed like a traffic light? It's like you're begging for him to be taken hostage or killed. I'm just saying. But yeah, the no-kill policy, that came so much later. Well, not so much later, but it was one of those things. Batman was a killer. Because why wouldn't he be? Not saying it's right or it's wrong. It's just crazy because this stuff's pretty easy to find. But also Robin has a lot of that crap coming. I mean, you left Bruce to go be in the Titans, doing your own thing, and you still end up acting like him. I mean, his relationships are appalling. At least in the comic books. I mean, I think they changed it around later on, but I'm talking about Dick Grayson Robin, not the billions of others that have come after. You know, he was a jerk. Jason was kind of one. When Robin became Nightwing, though, that was tight. I'm not going to get into the rogues gallery too much. I was just talking about how I've always enjoyed his villains. And I also enjoy Absolute Batman. This wasn't a critique. This wasn't informal, like I said at the beginning. So if anybody's mad about what I said, don't care. You're going to write paragraphs talking mess and I don't know you? Don't care. Actually, I'll probably delete them. Whatever. Anyways, not a content creator. Just a dude who talks too much. And also, I'm walking out here and I don't want to look completely nuts because I would have said all this anyway. At least I have something to point to when people look at me crazy. Anyways, much love to all of y'all and peace out.